Yes, I judge and know people. This one I look like is another movie. And more I'm telling us still say, not for time good for listen from other people's perspective. It no matter which side of the fence they're upon, it's good for know what the perspective of the opposer or whoever you feel like not like you or whoever is with you. It's good for know the perspective of the people who don't like you and the people who love you. It's good for know all perspectives. So when I met the thing them and put them out there, more people to listen carefully so them can really learn. Because guess what go on? Is if you lean on your own overstanding, you're not learn. You're not going to get too far. You're not going to get the type of information you need to get to the next level and overstand your movement and your timing. So you have to learn to listen and gather the good information. Anyhow, people, you don't know it's a new day and we give thanks for life. Watch a man where I talk about a couple things again with the Thickman Funeral and what go on overall and some things behind the scenes to enough people probably don't know about. It will get deep, I'm telling you. And it's the reason why we listen to these people when they talk because they have inside information why we would never know if we never get it from them. You see what I say? Alright, now the place hot. If you mean about, yo, Mr. Some gunshot to a bus right now. Cross Jamaica, St. Catherine, Kingston, St. Elizabeth. Nah man, some of them shoot and that doesn't sound like it make no sense. They can't have so much body and shoot after that, so that sound like some man just want have some shot for waste and start a training camp the next to their birthday house or something. St. James, me say anyway, me don't know if all over Jamaica, but me know me can pinpoint a couple places where me know it a go on. In a Spanish town definitely when me there. Yeah, whole heap of shot where a crack night after night. Now the gun salute them separately. Yeah, we not talk about just that. We talk about gun police about shot pan bad man and whole heap of operations. Alright, me could just go into this right now. We can talk about what really are going on the ground. Usain Bolt fathers passed on, so right now I have to say rest in love and condolences to the family of Wesley or Wellesley Bolt. You see me? That is Usain Bolt father. Yeah man, Mr. Wellesley Bolt was very instrumental in his son's life and him becoming a champion athlete. You know what I say? This man had a certain type of mentality which he instilled in his son Usain Bolt. So yeah man, just like the father saw the son, you know. So yeah man, a great man has basically just passed on with a big library I bet to. Whole heap of things you could have learned from this man. Yeah man, so we pay respect and right now we're not gonna bring up no money business and because this is not about money right now what we're going with Usain Bolt legacy and as far as how much money he got stolen by these fake stock company or whatever and these people we have to just say condolences and focus right this up because his father I'm sure means a lot more to him than any amount of money could. You can't buy people. So me I say you can buy anything in this world. Once them sell it at a store, you can buy it. But guess what? They're never gonna sell. Your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, people them where you love, your children. You'll never find them in a store. Make sure you spend the time wisely with your loved ones. You see me I say? Yeah man, spend time with them. You see me? A relationship, build with them. Or your family, then your people where you love. Yes man, spend time with them. Time is what you have. No matter what you have, time is really what you have. No matter how much money or things you think you have, time is really what you have. Once you're out of time, you don't have nothing else. Think about that. Deep, right? Once you're out of time, you don't have nothing else left. So remember to spend time with your loved ones, and that is most important than anything else what people are running around and worry about. Don't wait till it's too late, until you're old on your sick bed and you think, damn, wish I spent more time with my family, wish I spent more time with my husband and wife and woman and mother and father. You get me, people? Message. It's a deep one. So yeah, like we say again, respect to Usain Bolt and all where I got you. However, as people, we all are experiencing things like these and everybody eventually lose a loved one. That's a fact. That's just the way of the world. It's natural. Life and death is in one mixture. You see me I say? So yeah, moving on.
The St. Elizabeth police are probing a triple shooting in Top Hill this morning that left one man dead. The deceased has been identified as 24-year-old Danique Malcolm, otherwise called Rashawn, of Barracks Road, Savannah Lamar in Westmoreland. Two other men were wounded in the attack. Police say the wounded men were being treated at hospital but checked themselves out before police arrived. It's reported that all three men traveled in a grey Nissan motorcar to a bar where they were attacked. The shooting sent several patrons scampering. It happened about 12:30. Police believe the men were trailed to the location. Police sources say the men are all from Westmoreland and are wanted for various crimes.
Boy, I notice St. Elizabeth are going away over Westmoreland and them place. Right now, they wanted money. Police said, turn yourself in, listen.
They are Oral Cole, Anwar Hines, who was before the St. Elizabeth Circuit Court for a quadruple murder when he escaped custody from the Black River lockup in June 23. Adane Foster, he is also wanted for murder. Damian Robinson, O.C. Wolfman, Damoy Hodges, Jamari Harper, Alcon Bartley, Aldane Bailey, and Andre Blackwood, O.C. Squit, are all wanted for various other crimes.
These persons are asked to seek an attorney and to turn themselves into the Black River Police on Saturday, March 29.
St. Elizabeth hot. I want to go on a St. Beth. Now listen now. This is what the man lock down the place, curfew, because you know them are come for kill. Our criminal, them say them are collecting, but whoever not turn themselves in, me guarantee say if them man not turn themselves in, the police are going to look for kill them. Watch it.
Well, I feel good about it because the place need to clean up. Man killing people, shooting people, that no loyal in a Windsor. That can never happen. So I feel more safer with the police here and the soldiers with the curfew.
You hear that? She telling her for herself, so she feels safer with the police and soldier them. It look like a bad man them are going away in the streets enough for real, and that's why police them are deal so roughly, you know. So more time I can't blame me, just look and say, why me don't know, you know? Me don't know, cause that's the truth. I really don't know. Me not up on the streets as a bad man nor a police, so how the fuck me for know? No, hear the reality now. It gonna get deep now, we're getting at the movie now. This is about Thickman, the one other gang leader. Saying, in the streets them call him one daddy badness and no joke thing. Now, people take it lightly and don't realize it's a mafia blood clot thing in Jamaica this. When we talk about Jamaican mafia, that go on in the streets here. Enough people not understand what go on though. It's levels to it. Some people don't get it. These are people you're dealing with same way. Like when you're watching a movie and when you rate them look at Don Monday in a movie and Scarface. This is a real world one. Now I'm not telling you what go on. There's things behind the scenes that enough people don't know up to this date. High level business with government involved. You think them could just take out Thickman just so? A high level government call, shot calling, because what? Him get too big. And them never like how big he was getting, how rich he was, how powerful he was getting. That is what this is about. And some higher level and definitive things there in the mix. We don't have to hear it from them, man, because I never even know none of them things. So out of respect, I'm going to play it and make you hear what the man them say. Because them man have them information in their sources when me not have none of them the type of sitting there. So I have to listen to what them say, so I can say, okay, You see what I say? Now it's public, so I want to listen for yourself. You see me?
One of the main reasons as to why Thickman got deleted off the face of this earth because him not take no talk or wasn't taking any talk from the MP. He became too big to handle. Like people them run a tie spin. They don't like Plaka. As a matter of fact, they can't stand him one bit. When you mention Plaka round tie spin, them call him as the other man, or that guy, or that man there, or the one with the overseas or the foreign. Now Plaka, you know, anything the MP say, I law for him. And during election time, if persons don't want to vote, and the MP say Ray, Plaka will orchestrate residents to be beaten if them not want to vote. That's one of the reasons why them can't stand Plaka. Them don't like Plaka. Because Plaka is a yes man. Now, Thickman wasn't like that. Them couldn't get Thickman to beat residents. That is why residents, they love him. Thickman never in a that. Boy, I beat residents. Him say no, him not with that. Some of the MP could not see eye to eye. And next thing we go on, now based on info that I've got, from unknown sources. When roadworks are gone, Thickman was using money to fix the road, and the MP would not directly hear from him. Now the MP will call him and say, how the roadworks go? What go on? How me hear say road fix? Etc. etc. So while on the phone, Thickman will tell the MP a peace of mind. Even run the MP off him phone. So the MP and Thickman never see eye to eye. Now, what go on? What time spend when residents fling stone and do all manner of evil to the government vehicle when it comes to the police patrol units. Glass broke out, tire slash, you name it, which I condemned. Doing so was the last straw for Thickman. Yeah man, Thickman had to go because his influence had become so powerful that the residents of Capture Land and Taispin were empowered to go up against the forces when they came for wanted men or men who were persons of interest, including Plaka's son, who them call Ran. Now, Thickman, became the dominant Dan in the organization, where Plaka was being overshadowed. I never liked that. So, in order to save his son Ran, Thickman had to go. Thickman became a thorn in their backside. Now, it go for sure say that the system create this dance, and when this dance fall out of line, the system ensures that the dance are eliminated. Now you see how corruption always involved in these disastrous activities. Now I knew that one other gang would have never attacked the JCF or the JDF. It would have been a suicide mission. I said before, it would have been the end of the organization, the one other organization. You want me to tell you why? Enough persons now gonna know this. Not even the persons or the people residents who live in Taispin or Capture Land. A couple days back, before the funeral, a meeting was kept uptown between the MP and also some high key members of the one other gang. And in that meeting, we're concerned. They talked about the threats being made at JCF. And they were warned by the MP. You hear me say? Based on info that I've got from unknown sources, a meeting was kept a couple days back before the funeral of Thickman uptown between the MP and some members of the one other gang. And in that meeting, they discussed the threats being made at the JCF. And the MP warned them. Stern warning. Now to Siva, aka Darkman, aka Body. We don't say the big man run tie spending now. Everybody say one Darkman badness, etc. etc. But we also know where hide the gun them. Some of the guns are being hidden in tie spin. Yeah man, lava ground. The next set in number 5, burial ground. So lava ground and number 5 burial ground are there so una hide the gun them. And to Siva, those gunshots that were heard yesterday evening gun salute for Thickman burial in Spain town. We know say you were part of it, Drazi, or them call him Draz, and other criminal elements. Speak out Drazi, a long time in no come to the market. Me hear say him have a second a collect fame. And to run, you think you easy? You're not easy at all, no youth. Enough people you help shallow grave. Yes man, when people are being beaten to death in Thai Spain, wanna bury them in shallow grave. We know about it, man. We know about it. Over lava ground, the official meeting quarters. And also over there, people get beaten. And sometimes, the guns are over there as well. But you see over number 5 burial ground, the cops need to check over there. And you'll be surprised on what you find. Now even when the cops and the tank, the JDF soldiers were out on the ground, shots were still being fired in gun salute by members of the One Order gang.
Okay, so now many people might have a better idea of why Thickman was taken out when he was taken out. Not because he was a bad man gangster. Enough bad man gangster there at Jamaica. Not because he was a Don or the gang leader for the One Order. You see me I say? No. It was because them done with him. Because them see him power where him a get and his influence was too much. Getting away from them who are trying to control him. Seeing? So it's highly political. Seeing this was a shot call made by high level political people. Seeing me no know which name and me no even want to know our business. Me just say for reasoning vibrations and for the learning ability of people who can't understand why certain things happen in this system, a systematic shot calling. You see me? The whole time the man a run, them never bothered by him for a long time until seeing certain things start happen and him start get wet on a level where them now want to see. Kind of like when you watch Shatters, right? Oh, man make the call to the police after them to come kill Wayne. You remember? Yeah, man, them style there. Same style. Long time it go on to Jamaica and I feel like I'm nothing new here.
One political commentator believes Jamaica will have to keep dancing between the raindrops when it comes to its relationship between China and the United States. China has been integral to Jamaica's development, with Chinese companies such as China Harbour Engineering Company (CHEC) responsible for major infrastructure projects like the Southern Coastal Highway, which links Kingston and St. Thomas, and the $45 billion Spark program being rolled out. However, there has been growing tension between China and the United States. That matter was put to U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio on Wednesday during his official visit to Jamaica.
What problems, if any, does America have with China's investment in Jamaica?
Our problem with is not investment. Okay, our problem is predatory practices. That's what we're concerned about. What we have seen all over the world is that China comes in and says, here's a bunch of money for a project they never build. They bring their own workers to do the work. They don't hire the locals, they bring their own workers. And oftentimes it comes attached with a huge loan that can never be repaid, and now they hold it over your head forever. That's our concern. Our concern is unfair practices too, where they come in, they're government subsidized companies, underbid everybody because they're subsidized, but then they come back and charge you whatever they want because now they've got the contract. So these are the things that we remain very concerned about. Again, not specifically about Jamaica, but in general.
And the response from the Secretary of State indicates that at this point in time, Jamaica has not offended the United States and has not been an enabler of these kinds of negative practices by China. I'm pleased with that, and I also want for that to be the case going forward. What this means is that Jamaica's engagement with China going forward must be such that we don't allow China to exploit, to expropriate Jamaica's benefits rather to themselves to the detriment of Jamaica.
Commentator Jermaine Barrett there, who adds that Jamaica has to be careful it does not offend the US.
And that is how it is that small island developing states like Jamaica must respond and engage with the world, particularly recognizing that there are strong powers in the world that could put the squeeze on us. So I think that is a pivotal point that we have to be considerate of, and just continue to dance between the raindrops and see to it that Jamaica's best interest is served, that Jamaica can be friends of China and America, despite the fact that neither country are friends of each other at this time.
And the more you study and observe, right, you start to see that everything in this world around you is all done through politics, mostly politics, voting, politics, favoritism, politics. Yep, grouped up politics, people working together for their own benefit and agendas. See, so you wonder why you can't get support in certain things? Because the politics have cut you out. Don't listen to this craziness now. A little 11-year-old sexually assault a 6-year-old girl. Boy, I don't even know how I'm going to talk about this. Make them people address this, because I don't know how I'm going to say. What? Have mercy, no, sir.
This is not my usual type of content, but I think if anybody is going to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it for sure. On March 31st, 2025, TVJ News reported an incident that happened at the Jesse Ripaul Primary School in Kingston. A 6-year-old girl was raped by an 11-year-old girl at Jesse Ripaul Primary School. Now, I don't know anything about law and precedent or anything like that, but they're saying this 11-year-old boy cannot be charged because he's a minor and he doesn't know what he was doing. If you listen to the news report, this boy asked the 6-year-old girl if she wanted something milky to drink. She said no. He offered to buy her juice. He brought the little girl into a classroom and only released the child after she promised not to tell anybody, right? They asked him if he had done this to somebody else, and he said yes, he's done it to somebody else. Listen, I don't know when the onset of puberty is. I don't know when it happens, but I think that child clearly knows what he was doing. He said he wanted to teach the little girl about good touch and bad touch, so clearly he knows what he was doing. If he only let her go when she said she wasn't gonna tell anybody, he clearly knew what he was doing. Now, the little girl's mother is saying she's showing signs of trauma, and the school don't take any disciplinary action. They're saying, don't bring it to social media, don't bring it to the media, just like sweep it under the rug and nothing. When I was 6 years old, the same thing happened to me. I'm not even gonna put it up, act like or say nothing. When I watch the news report this morning and them said the little girl at 6, I start bawling in my bathroom because that is the same thing that happened to me. And her mother said she's showing signs of trauma. Of course, the little pitney show signs of trauma. And she can show signs of trauma for the rest of her fucking life. It is going to eat out the little girl brain for the rest of her life. But I'm not gonna say, I can't say the blood clot little boy name, same name. Say the little germs he pitney name. Me not care about him is a minor. What is he hearing at home? What is he seeing at home? He's a rapist. He's an 11-year-old predator. And I don't care what he's seeing at home. I don't give a fuck. He genuinely needs to be punished because he knew what he was doing. Every action have a reaction. And if you fuck up that little girl for the rest of her life, You deserve to get punished for the rest of your life. I am sick and tired of this culture of permissibility. Why is it permissible? I don't know if that's a word. Why is it allowed for boys to do the nastiest, craziest, grimiest fucking things? And why is this little girl at 6-year-old learning that she have to suffer and sacrifice her body to save an 11-year-old boy's reputation? They're saying Jesse Paul is a good bonafire and bumble clot. Jesse Paul too. Do all now on a nasty, corrupt bumble pussy rascal institution. Hello? So I don't know what kind of call to action needs to happen. I don't even know if this video does anything. I don't know if the mom reporting it does anything, because clearly it never do nothing but that little nasty little boy needs to be punished. That school, somebody need to keep down a stinking Jesse Paul. Like, it need to lift up. It's one of the most prestigious schools in that area, and for you guys to be like tolerating this kind of nastiness, you guys aren't only creating a monster and teaching this little boy that this behavior is okay. He's not gonna get in trouble. You're literally reinforcing bad behavior. He's like, oh, I can grape little girls. I can grape little girls. If him do this to other people, and what the fuck could not teach a boy them? What the fuck? I talked about this the other day on here where I said I went on a walk, I was stretching, and 2 little boys came over to me. One of them tried to smell my bottom, one of them tried to touch me. Their parents did not correct them, their parents did not apologize. It happened to me in public where little boy children come over and grab onto me all the time. You guys are not correcting these children. Now there's an 11-year-old rapist traumatizing a little girl. I just want to say thank you to that girl's mother for bringing her child's story publicly without naming her child or showing herself. She protected her child's identity and her identity, and that was amazing. Thank you for believing your child. Thank you for trying to seek justice for your child. She really deserves that. And all I'm asking is that you hold her hand or something, like be a little bit gentle with her, give her some space and time and grace, because that's a very traumatic thing to happen to somebody at 6 years old. And I'm so sorry she had to lose a very sacred part of herself in that way. Underneath to do something but a nasty pitney there. And Jamaica's culture of grape and grapists, like, it really needs to stop. She was 6. She was 6. She is 6. This is how long the child has been alive. This is the amount of years that the little girl has been alive. She not get to see nothing yet on the cut down the pit in nature because on the corrupt.
Alright, I see a news where Jesse Paul, 11-year-old student, grape off a 7-year-old/6-year-old student. The mother try to take legal actions. When she go to ministry, when she go to the justice system, Sissoko and all of that, them say them a child, them can't take legal action, them only can send an 11-year-old boy to counseling. The mother say her daughter so shows signs of trauma. Me no wish them pain upon no mother at all. And in my honest opinion, me feel like that little 11-year-old boy they forget some harsh punishment. You know why I say that? 2 factors. Them in the news stated that them question the 11-year-old boy and him say him done it already. And you know what else again? The 11-year-old boy say him hear she and her friend them talk about sex and say him go teach her good sex from bad sex. That's a big man mentality. The mentality where the little boy they have come like some things where him see at home. You hear that somebody when him have him yard and show him certain things and him exposed to certain things at home, so him come to school and I bring it out amongst the people and picnic at school. The mother is so traumatized right now because the mother say her daughter show signs of trauma and them things. Me as a man, me as a parent, and me I tell you this, me no wish that for no other parent. And mother, me can tell you this, me don't know if I'm me in your shoes how me deal with it as a father, because me know me ignorant when it come on to my opinion. You hear that? But me I tell you, the little girl that show signs of trauma, She have to get some deep counseling, and no counseling can take away that memory from her. Yo, it's sad that so much little girl, so much big woman have to go through that, and the news stated that the mother was a victim of the same rape at a tender age, and her daughter have to go through that. Yo, it's a wicked, wicked, wicked thing that, bro. Me I tell you that, me no wish that for my worst enemy, dog. I swear. Me don't know, hope the mother can find the strength for go through, but me I tell you, Jaja, me I tell you, mommy, tell you, it's rough, but my prayers goes out to you and your daughter. You understand? Because she's an innocent child. I swear. Yo, you see how some of the mother keep on look how hooligan them on the yard, man.
Can you imagine sending your 6-year-old baby to school? I have a 6-year-old baby, so I can imagine sending my 6-year-old baby to school. But what I cannot imagine is for an 11-year-old student of her school to all her way into an empty classroom and completely penetrate, exfoliate, assault my little baby. That is crazy. Well, that's what one Jamaican mother is going through right now, and my heart goes out to her. She's trying to go about it, you know, the justice, the right way through Soca and whatever measures they have in Jamaica. And this is where I feel like usually you don't involve the police in these stuff. You grab that little boy or his parents or whatever, and you do what you gotta do. And then you go to jail, because that is crazy. And this is not a hearsay, because there's actually CCTV footage of that is a little boy too, of that 11-year-old boy pulling away that young girl, and he penetrated her. He didn't just fondle her. They weren't just playing mama and papa. He fully on assaulted her. How does an 11-year-old know those stuff? Like, you know, the world. That's not even a question, because the way how the world is going on, it's crazy. But he's raping kids, and if he do it once, trust me, he'll do it again. Y'all gotta handle y'all kids, man. And parents, y'all gotta be way more thorough when it comes on to defending y'all kids, because the police, they're not gonna do anything about it, because he's a child too. He's a minor too. It's within the right to protect a child, and you know they're probably gonna do counseling or whatever it is. But that's crazy. And then the little boy is talking about how he heard the 6-year-old talking about ex with her classmates, so he took her away to show her good touch or bad touch. Like, I don't know what is going on, and I'm too sick for all this, but this is so crazy, guys. Like, we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. We gotta teach our young boys not to grape and not to touch, and no means no. And we gotta, I don't know, because it's just, I don't feel like there's anything to prevent these stuff. It's just so crazy. I don't even know what to say, guys.
This is why you have to heavy on the discipline with these children, people. Parents, you have to heavy with the discipline on the little boy them. Because you are going on with them, not love and respect in them, and have no manners in them go a road and do them little something. Yeah? How you think people are going to address it? People going to want to kill your picnic for rape off of them little daughter, little 5-6-year-old. No, sir. You get it? Think about it, people. A man they are ponder right now for come mash up your little son head. Believe that. Now, talk about mash up. I don't know about the accident that happened just a day or 2 days ago. Now, 4 people dead in the pro box. Saying, and the word is that the pro box did the man lose control of the pro box. 11 people in the pro box. Now tell me how this man fit 11 people in a pro box. I don't know. I can't see it in my head. How much in the front? Must about 3 or 4 people in the front alone. In the front seat. I lie? And the driver seat, a man probably did sit down in the driver lap. I must that. No one there car crash, bro. We are doing 11 people in one car. Jah no star. 4 good people life lost, bro. And here you know. The 4 people them were dead. And I like say just boy, some good, decent, good people lost them life, it seem like. I tell you, boy. When you think about it, sometimes you hope say boy good people wouldn't dead, you know. You know, hope say I pay bad man are dead, you know. Sometimes we hope say I just pay bad people I drop out early. But no. Look on the little youth, 8-year-old, Trey Stewart. Condolences to him family. Look on the little youth. The driver himself, Andre McLeish, saying, probably a decent brother, but him just a mad out. 11 people in a car, brother. R.I.P. 22-year-old Taisha Mannertz, Jano, beautiful young lady. Gone too soon, bro. R.I.P. Wendy Lammy. Gone too soon, bro. She knows she's probably in her 20s too, most likely. Or in her 30s, in her early 30s. Jano, 4 of them gone at this accident because of mismanagement, effort. You know, Jano, condolences to the family, them and them people, yo. People have to look on them things and make sense of life. Start to take advice, start to learn, start to pay attention, be observative. And one life you have to take care of it, you have to be wise with it. See, knowledge and understanding must be applied to it. We can't out it like some fool. And this goes for everybody, not police and soldier and bad man and good man. Everybody, every person. You have to know how to live. See, there's a purpose to your life. Have some purpose and to everybody to give value. So people can be better people in this life. It's how we treat people and make them come out to be who they are, especially as children. So drive carefully out there too. Take care of each other and do the right thing. You see me? That is it. Listen, this money I try to break down the whole thing. We're going in detail. Listen good.
What we understand is that a Probox motor car was heading into the direction of Kingston with about 11 persons on board, to include some children, when the driver somehow lost control and crashed with the median. The vehicle overturned. Whilst the persons were attempting to get out of the vehicle, we understand that a Benz SUV motor car traveled along the said roadway heading into Kingston in the same easterly direction when it crashed with this vehicle. As a result, several persons were hit.
It's tough, and we have to just deal with reality. Boy, it's not easy at all on the planet. No, sir, it's not easy. We have to be very strong-minded. To everyone out there, know this. No matter what you say going around you in this world, no matter what you say, no matter how crazy it gets, just keep giving thanks for life and do your best and live your best life. Be happy with yourself and your family and keep loving, keep living. That is it. You see me I say? Love and respect to the people about them, man. Big up on yourself if you don't know. Join the reasoning, share it and tell a friend for tell a friend. Yeah man, do leave your feedback, hit the subscribe button and definitely hit that bell for me. Stay tuned for more reasoning with G Terror. No schooling, we outside.
Nice.